Having been in the music scene for over 20 years, Andrew Bird has made a name for himself. With his ability to capture wondrous melodies with his violin, accompanied by his masterful ability to whistle, he is one of the greatest musicians alive. An artist is not only known for his skills, but also for his dedication and urge to create. Andrew Bird is an incredibly successful musician in terms of creativity through experimentation. As most of his songs are composed of a great mix of whistling and violin, each time he performs, a different sensation is awakened. Like Japanese woodblock printings, each have the same outline, but their unique way of application adds to the beauty of the art. His constant urge to create without true validation from any audience for years have enabled him to exist, explore, and have a say in the world through his creations. One can easily observe such evolution of this transparent process that goes into the creation of a melody, which later develops into a song. The fact that he continuously explores means that every song is an open door, each is an experience. If Andrew had been a poet, his creations would have been classified into almost all classical and modern literary movements. Throughout his musical career, he both became a storyteller of symbols, sensations, and ideas, and also the master of whimsical acts, such as mashing of the words in order not to make sense but to awaken a feeling, and play around the notion of rhyme. Almost every breath contains some fragments of an escaping melody, he says. If I shape my lips so as to whistle, my breath will take on a musical shape, like sonic vapor.
Alright. This one's called Tenuousness.
Tenuousness, one of his earlier musical works, shows how successful he is in his ability to impulsively uncover every rhyme that can be discovered in its lyrical nature. For him, every word has the potential, the soul, to be paired and sorted with another word. The movement of these words, in a certain order, can extend the same effect onto the rhythm, then onto the song, and finally on an entire album. Words get under my skin the same way melodies do. Something catches my attention and I file it subconsciously. It often begins with an archaic or obscure words that I have not defined. As can be heard on his 2009 studio album, Noble Beast, he makes us turn the focus back to ourselves, as he explains the instinctive impulse that drives a mass of creatures clustered as they are in nature. With what intention and in which direction they move. The entire album plays like that of a day out in nature, as he does in songs like Anonymal, Sovereign, and Tenuousness. He guides the listener through shimmering reflections that find their own color depending on the listener's perspective. Indeed, his songs are like a play of light, bouncing over words and sounds without much care for meaning, and you are left to complete what he creates with your own intuition. Andrew Bird's discography is full of inventions of ways to invoke a certain feeling. either through sheer phonetics of a word, repeated over and over through similar sounding rhymes, or just the beauty of a well-founded melody, his extraordinary whistling and violin skills working and fusing into one another, creating an inviting atmosphere for those who pay attention. Even his instrumental works, which have been shown some care, as can be seen in his most recent release, Outside Problems, are either foundations of the past or the present works that may or may not see the life of day. For one, his instrumental work, You Woke Me Up, is a brilliant piece of music, sitting at the corner of his discography, like many others, waiting to be discovered, to be injected into someone's psyche, to evoke a certain sense. Two of his works in which he best captures the instinctuality that lies at the very basis of his style of music making, which he released under the title Echolocations. These albums are a collection of pure instrumental works that later works their way up in future projects. As the name indicates, similar to that of a bat, Andrew ventures on to find the best spot suitable for him to experiment and create. His adventures in a canyon and a river have each turned into instrumental albums, and some set the basis for his upcoming works. In your first try, you might not be able to extract any meaning from any of his songs, but you most probably will be incredibly moved by what you hear. This is the result of Andrew Bird's marvelous ventures as a result of more than 20 years of work. The musicality, the intuition, the melodies that are floating in a universe of his own dimensions create his way of music and offer a meaning to it all. His musical productivity, his intuitive way of discovering melodies, and his work that offers a dynamic experience with each listen. You feel as if you have entered through the world of a young man who's a street performer in a square of a city that you will never visit again. While you may never go there again, the feelings will always stay with you as you enjoy the sensation you are given through a jungle of whistling, repeated pedal, and miraculous sounds of the violin. And Andrew will continue to evoke another feeling in another city and sing it in his songs.